MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cleveland Indians.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Corey Kluber will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's the American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him. And regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And I look down at shortstop and I see Francisco Lindor, and I wonder, man, those little white pearls he's got, he loves his teeth. He actually talked about being a dentist. That's why his hands are so good. Nobody's going to bounce up and hit his teeth. He's going to catch everything.
Leading off tonight for Boston, second baseman, number 15.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? KIPNIS is there, and Pedroia's gone to open up the ball game.
Second, center fielder, JACKE Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. 4 hits in 20 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Our game time temperature for Game 1, not too bad for October. 56 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with this.
Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Just underway here in Cleveland. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Geyer has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Nothing in the first for Boston. Tribe coming to bat. Back after this on MLB Network. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
David Price gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, his primary pitch is that 2-seam fastball, and what that is, it's almost like a slider that breaks late. He's going to continue to use that, and he'll throw it anytime he wants to get a ground ball, maybe in a jam to jam somebody's hands and get a broken bat. He'll use it a lot. Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at first base at Mitch Moreland. You know, we talk so often about his offense, but this guy's one of the best defenders in the game.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 8 hits in 34 tries. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. EDWIN ENCARNACION is on deck. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. The next 3-2. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Coming to the plate now, EDWIN ENCARNACION. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the first pitch here from Price. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, RAMIREZ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Left side. And that finds its way through. A leadoff single for Ramirez. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone just 2 for 15. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's through into center. So the first 2 have reached here to start the second.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
One and 0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 1-1. Here it is. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. One 0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. One 0 count. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Softly hit toward the hole. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
A really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now in the box, Blake Swihart. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Man, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
0-1 count and the pitch. Softly on a line to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Red Sox settle for just the one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Colabello. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Chris Colabello.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Lifetime versus David Price. 9 base hits in 32 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Price ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here it comes on 1-1. Way out in front.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now Price is 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 coming now from Price. Fouled back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
High pop up. Moreland is there for it. 1 away.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready now, Jose Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
This is a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good counts.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. ready with the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
At the plate, Brandon Geyer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. 1 there. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Lifetime versus David Price. 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike to throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. We've played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Kipnis has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here comes the first pitch. Mookie Betts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jackson looks up. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Standing in, Austin Jackson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Austin Jackson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Here it comes, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 from Price. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And Jackson swings and misses as he's gone on strikes for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that misses. 1-1. And the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball.
Well, he's been working on left field, and you saw it right there, Matt. Nice job of cutting the ball off and getting it back in. Holding that runner at first base for a single.
BRANTLEY.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, EDWIN ENCARNACION.
Ready for another chance? EDWIN ENCARNACION 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Price pauses. 2-1 on its way. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Indians leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander
Leading off for
Bogaerts.
Boston,
He'll start things out here
shortstop,
against Corey Kluber.
Xander Bogaerts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Another 0-2 home. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Grounded up the first baseline. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2 pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Pablo Sandoval would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Geyer is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in once again, Chris Colabello. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 13.
Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason KIPNIS.
And as the second baseman, Jason KIPNIS comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
0-1's the count.
Price ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia has it. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
The batter, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the first pitch here from Price. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. The changeup right in your wheelhouse.
The 1-1 from Price. Up high. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Benintendi in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Indians 1. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
48, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is right there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. One-0 count. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Kipnis is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Stepping up now, Brandon Guyer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Brandon Guyer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game. That's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Bradley is right there, 1 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A called strike on the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Pitch on the way. Started that swing a bit too early. The 2-2 coming now from Price. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder.
Striding into the box, Austin Jackson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Here it is on 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Some stirring